One of the biggest values in the 2025 NFL Draft was in the 4th round when the New York Giants stepped up and drafted Cam Skattebo, one of the top running backs in the class, and they got him at a tremendous discount in the draft. Today, we're going to look at Brian Daboll and what he's got to say about Cam Skattebo. We're going to look at his prospect profile, Skataboo's reaction to getting drafted to the New York Giants, how he fits with the Giants, and some fantasy football analysis on top of that. Before we dig in, though, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're going to be covering the rookie camp clips here soon. It's this week. It'll get fired up. You'll get to see these rookies in their uniforms. We're going to looking at all the rookies, the 2025 NFL Draft, the impact, and everything else. Click that button. Stop missing out. But Brian Daboll has some things to say. He really likes this kid, and this is a running back that's really going to fit the mentality of the New York Giants. Hear what he has to say right now.
He plays with great contact balance. He's tough as nails. You can use him a variety of ways. Pass game, he can catch. He can run routes. He can throw the ball, as you've seen on one of those. And he's got very good vision and quick feet. He's 220-pound back who runs with power, toughness, and has the type of personality that I think Joe did a great job of, along with the scouts, of bringing in guys that have a lot of toughness. And even to get Bo, credit Joe there again. We're sitting there talking about him or Scatabo with that first pick, and he's like, we're gonna go with Scatabo, and then Bo was there, however many picks later. So got two guys that we were gonna take. Scatabo left, we were gonna take Bo. So, but toughness all the way through the draft was something that we have talked about, both mental and physical.
Cam Skataboo is a tough player, tough physical running back with good contact balance, good size, physical, can run it between the tackles, can handle a heavy workload with good contact balance and good vision. This is going to be a good fit for the Giants with what they already got with Tyler and Tracy. And for the long term, they got a good tandem here to work the rock with. They're really going to be able to move the chains. On top of that, Cam Skattebo really is very appreciative coming from a small school to Arizona State and now getting drafted. Look at his reaction here about getting drafted to the New York Giants.
We do with the 105th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Cam Skattebo.
One of the reasons why it was so emotional is because he was barely recruited out of high school and had to go to Sac State, a good FCS school, but hardly recruited, not many offers, 0-star prospect. So getting to the NFL seemed like a pipe dream from this aspect back in 2019. So we had a long road to hoe. So at Sac State in 2022, we rushed for 1,300 yards, 7 touchdowns, productive. We moved up to Arizona State, initially 786 yards, 9 touchdowns. And then last year, as we all know, we take over college football, 1,700 yards, 21 touchdowns, a mega producer with 4.09 yards after contact per attempt and forcing 103 missed tackles, which are elite numbers, top tier. Yards after the catch per reception. We are nasty in the passing game. 13 yards after the catch per reception. We were getting some targets downfield with an ADOT above 0, which is good for a running back. And yards per route ran at 1.95. 571 total yards after the catch per reception. And we got the targets. We racked them up. Second on the team in targets. We were used heavily in the passing game, and we were grinding it between the tackles. This is an all-purpose back. You can use them everywhere in the passing game. Goal line, short yardage, first down, second down, the fourth down, all of it. And we were racking up the numbers. We were blowing up teams. 262 yards against Mississippi State, 182 against Kansas, Arizona, Iowa State, Utah, OK State, BYU, Texas, Washington State, USC, Arizona. We blew up against all those teams. We did not run at the combine. We did run at the pro day. Not the fastest guy. That's what a lot of people will say. But still, we can make guys miss. We got good feet. We're good after contact. We're very elusive still. And we're big. Almost 220 pounds. 4th round selection. early 4th round at that, so we got good draft capital to her name. His dominator rating's in the 93rd percentile. That's the market share of his team's yards plus touchdowns. He was the offense. He was the offense. That's what that says. 95th percentile on target share, pushing 15%, which is elite. This is a running back that is going to be the offense. This is a running back that's going to get the work, and we're going to be paired with Tyrone Tracy, who was good as a rookie last year. Cam Skattebo plus Tracy. Tracy's a former wide receiver, good in the passing game, has a little bit more pop in the step. Cam Skattebo, very good in the open field, good power, a little wiggle to him, good feet, good balance, especially at contact. And you're seeing a running back here that can take touch after touch after touch, carry after carry after carry, keep the chains moving forward. And Cam Skattebo here with the Giants, now we got a good rotation of running backs that they can use in the offense. One thing about him for fantasy football, we know he can be used in the passing game, so he'll be okay in PPR. We know he can handle a heavy workload. So if he really excels and he takes the jump forward from what we saw at Arizona State last year, 1,700 yards and 21 touchdowns is very hard to do. Very hard to do at the FBS level, let alone FCS level, what he did there. This is a running back that could emerge better than expected, could help this team out, grinding it between the tackles, giving them some upside. You're seeing him in some drafts right now, in rookie drafts, go in the early 2nd round. And considering early 4th round capital, considering there's a deep running back class, I think it's fine. Maybe even late 1st in some leagues. But you're looking at a running back that's worthy of getting a lot of work, that could climb this depth chart, that could usurp Tyrone Tracy and zap him a little bit. But if I'm a Giants fan and I hear that, I don't even care. I'm just happy that I got 2 good running backs. I'm happy I got one that's very explosive, who emerged last year as a rookie, and I'm happy to get this rookie right here that has tons of upside with a good head on his shoulders. That's just a straight-up grinder. Works hard, should be continuously getting better throughout his entire career. That's what we should see from him. That's all we've known. Not getting recruited really out of high school, going to Sac State, and then emerging, then going to Arizona State, then emerging, getting better. And this is a guy that just talks very positively. He's very confident in what he can do on the field. He's very confident in what he can provide the New York Giants. The coaching staff's in love with him. Tough, physical kid, and this team wants to get tough and physical. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.